Assalamu alaikum. This is Adnan Ahmed from Excellence online platform. Today I'm gonna discuss about speaking skills, communication skills, oral communication. The significance of oral communication in human life is beyond the words. From birth to death, we communicate directly, indirectly. Sometimes we do not communicate. This is another communication. We communicate by gestures, body language, pictures, images, and by words. Communication plays an important role in all walks of life, whether it's education, science, technology, engineering, banking, marketing, human life, even personal life we have got. And we have got 4 skills, receptive and productive language skills. One of them is speaking skills. On oral communication we have got. When we want to convey our message, we want to direct someone, guide someone, cooperate with people, help to people, we need communication skills. Without communication skills, we cannot convey our message. We cannot do anything. Whether we communicate by words, gestures, expressions, body language, and other tools are there, pictures, images. Communication has been defined by different writers in different ways. Simply it means ability to inform, direct, guide, or lead. Ability to inform someone, to direct someone, to cooperate with people, and to help people. Teachers and educators, scientists and instructors. All people, they have communication skills. To have knowledge, this is one idea. To deliver knowledge with clarity, this is another idea. This is called communications. And without communication, no one can be good teacher. No one can be good educator, a trainer, a coach, director. Whether if it's in business, in marketing, in banking, all managers, all directors, they have ability to direct, to lead, to convince, to apply. To speak in a conference, meeting, seminar, webinar. These all are the communication skills are there. Basis of communication skill, they lead their team towards a positive direction, towards a promotion. All politicians, lawyers, they have got communication skill. Those that do not have communication skill, they are not very successful people. Lawyers, basis of their good communication, good speaking skills, along with their reasons, logics, convincing power, they lead their case towards a win. All military leaders are religious leaders. They deliver religious message, basis of their good communications. Good communication does not mean to speak in front of 1,000 people, right? This is not. Good communication means you have power, convincing power, ability to convince people, direct, guide, good thought, positive approach. You imagine your listener. You imagine your listeners need mental approach. All professionals from different walks of life, they have got communication skills, as we have discussed. Communication skills, speaking skills, will lead you towards promotion, upgradation, good directions. It makes your career bright, right? It promotes you towards a good career. Effective speaking skills and confidence. All professionals, all trainers, teachers, directors, managers, CEOs, they have got communication skills. Communication skills without confidence does not impact very well. To communicate confidently, it impacts. It promotes your thought. It upgrades your idea. Without confidence, it doesn't click. It doesn't sound well. So communication with confidence. Confidence doesn't mean to speak loudly, to cry, to jump. Doesn't mean this. Confidence means to convey your message with good example, according to your audience, without any kind of hesitations, with clarity. This is confidence is there. Communication skills, effective communication skill needs confidence. Without confidence, communication doesn't work well, whether you speak at length. Speaking skills, and professional career. If you're any department in any walk of life, you need oral communication skills. Oral communication skill upgrades you. It makes people to clarify your thought. You will clear your thought. You will convey your message. You can direct people. You can tell what's in your mind. It is your oral communication skills. All bankers, all professionals, all educationists, politicians, they get ability to upgrade their career. If you want to survive for longer time, you need speaking skills. Speaking skills along with fluency and accuracy, with clarity, authenticity, truth. Speaking skills doesn't mean only in professional life. Education, besides education, speaking skills and personal life. Communication skills helps you in your personal life. We have family matters. We have huge issues, whether in Pakistan or all over the world is there. Huge disturbances there. Though we have got many reasons. One of them is a gap of communication. Most of the parents, they do not have time to communicate with their kids, with their children. Family members, they communicate to out of the family, but within their family, they do not communicate. Right? If you see one family, they have got cell phones, they're messaging, they are doing their social activities within the, outside, but within their family, they have the parents, siblings, their kids. They are not communicating with them. They are communicating with the outside the family. Communication needs to listen. When we do not listen people, we cannot have good communication, as we discussed in the last lecture. Family members, even we have got family members, family problems, family issue, family disturbance. Though we have got many reasons, one is a lack of communication. We do not have ability to convince our family members. We do not communicate well. We do not clarify our thoughts, what I do mean. How to improve communication skills? This is very important. There are hundreds and thousands of books are written on how to improve your communication skills. We have got huge videos on communication skill, speaking skills, how to improve your speaking skills, how to upgrade your speaking skills. To my mind, to improve your oral communication, speaking skills, you need listening skills. The ability to listen. Ability to listen genre-based speakers. If you're a banker, listen good bankers. If you're an educationist, listen good educationist. If you're in marketing, listen your heads. Listening plays an important role, as we have discussed there. A good listener leads you good speakers. Listen, you will improve your all dimension of oral speaking. Your pronunciation, your accent, your thoughts, your ideas, your body language, you will improve more elements. Secondly, we miss in our communication, in speaking skills, is clarity. We have three-dimensional clarity. Clarities of thought or ideas we have. We do not clarify our thought or idea. We speak, our words are clarified. Our speech is clarified, we have good articulation, but our thoughts, sequence, our thought connectivity is missing. What do we mean to say? We have huge discussion, but we do not have any objective. Right? This is a thought clarification issue. Second, we have voice clarification, articulation issue is there. Your voice is not clarified, your words are not clarified, your pronunciation is not understandable, intelligible. Some person, they have artificial accent. This is another issue we have got. This is not clarified, not good communication skill. It should be natural, intelligible. Next, we have got relevance. We are not to the one topic. We divert our communication. When we are discussing to one topic, we must stay to one topic. It's easy for listeners, for groups, for audience to understand. We should not divert right quickly. For example, we can give a different example from social or academic life, but we must take one point, discuss, be relevant, then we can make people understand. Another issue, we have got supra-segmental features. it plays an important role. What does supra-segmental feature mean? Supra-segmental, we have all linguistic dimension. First, we have got articulation. Articulation means we have got phonology and phonetics. We have different sounds, and sounds, how to produce sounds, how to articulate sounds, how to utter sounds. We have mouth shape. These sounds are produced, uttered by palate, by tongue, by throat, by this side. This is another study. This is known as phonology and phonetics. It's very important for all the speakers, those they want to improve their communication skills. Articulation we have got. In all languages we have got articulation. Whether we have Arabic, Urdu, English language. Articulation system. Without articulation system, we make mistakes regarding pronunciation, accent, stress on stress. Then we have got intonation. We should not speak like a robot, right? With same frequency. There should be up and down, rising and falling. Rising and falling intonation we have got. In the speech conferences, apart from linguistic intonation, we must have articulation according to situation or according to our theme. Stress on stress, there are certain words we have stress and certain words they do not have stress. Where to stress? Again, we have linguistic terms out there. If you see dictionary, there will be a sign. Like apostrophe, it's stress is there. We have syllable, mono, di, tri, and multi-syllable is there. Where to stress? Disyllable, trisyllable, or monosyllable. It's another study. We have pronunciation. I do not mean accent. I mean pronunciation. We should not go to a typical accent. It should be intelligible accent. People they can understand well. Pronunciation should be correct, as we discuss fluency and accuracy. Definitely pronunciation plays an important role. If you do not have good pronunciation, correct pronunciation, it damages your personality. It doesn't have any impact of your communication. It negates your communication. Thank you. Hopefully you like this video, and this is all about speaking skills. Inshallah, we will meet next time with the next idea. Thank you.